borrowing means there is no loans outstanding to be payable by a commercial organization. Is it possible that every commercial organization carries on its activity, needs financial support? That financial support may be available from mobilization of own capital funds, or accumulated profits, or other own funds, own savings, internal savings, which doesn't require any additional cost of finance, means on which there is no finance cost or commitment to be paid by the commercial organization, that is capital. There is no commitment of repayment or any future obligation that enhances financial goodwill of a commercial organization. When the commercial organization goes for a alternative mode of acquiring finance is borrowing, maybe in the form of loans, debentures, bonds, or creditors or advances, all will have a financial cost, on which if it is a loan, interest has to be paid. If it is a debenture, interest has to be paid. Bonds, interest has to be paid, and that will have additional financial cost or financial commitment. So this borrowing is simpler than acquiring funds through ICE capital. If it is a commercial corporate company, obtaining or getting more capital through stock exchange is more difficult, leads more and more complaints. Whereas obtaining loans is easy and simple way. The confidence of financial banks will ensure more loans to the commercial organization. That require every loan is, as stated earlier, every loan will be with a financial commitment in future, financial obligation of repayment of interest as well as loan installments, and that will give future obligations for every commercial organization. Whereas every loan will have a financial cost of interest, which is a burden of a commercial organization. The loans also will reduce the goodwill or image of a commercial organization in the society or in the commercial market. And let us see what are the benefits of zero borrowing. Is there any benefit at all? What is the benefit of a zero borrowing? The situation of no loans will lead to self-confidence of taking any decision, undertaking risk, and also investment decisions also possible with self-confidence. Also, I stated earlier, the zero borrowing will have goodwill and a favorable impact in the society, in the commercial market, in the industrial organization where it relates. Next benefit of zero borrowing is more profits available for distribution to the providers of capital. If there is no financial cost, that will lead to additional profit, and that is available for distribution among the capital contributors. Of course, high profits leads to high taxes. That is a cost. But the pride is different from the interest commitments. So earning high profits, paying more taxes is considered as a pride for every commercial organization, whereas having more loans, more financial commitments is treated as not good image for any commercial organization. If it is a capital, complaints will be more if it is more capital is there. Next, I stated earlier, zero borrowing means less financial cost, leads to high profits leads to high tax payments. This is also a discouraging aspect of a zero borrowing commercial organization. Next one is the active role of capital contributors. Sometimes the lenders will be better than the capital contributors. It happens is when an important decision needs to be taken, the lenders may not interfere in the decision making, whereas the capital contributors may claim right in taking commercial decisions which may affect the profitability of the commercial organization, and sometimes it may not be acceptable to the management, which may lead to disagreements and disputes, which is not acceptable, which is not good for any commercial organization. Since the only compliance required for zero borrowing is maintaining the details of shareholders, registers of transfers, filing the details of shareholders, and no other compliance is required. It may lead to indiscipline or mishandling of funds for the benefit of management, but not for the benefit of investors, at the cost of investors. And since there is no zero borrowing, no financial commitments are there in future, there is no financial cost commitments, there is no financial repayment commitments, it may lead to the inefficiency, usage of funds, wastage of funds, diversion of funds, which may lead to low productivity of funds in use in manufacturing, in commercial activity. So it is advisable to have optimum combination of capital as well as borrowing. But in my personal opinion, it is better not to go for borrowing. It is better to have total funds from capital if it is possible, and it is one-time compliance which requires providing the details of shareholders, maintaining the registers for transfer of shares, that is sufficient. Whereas in the case of borrowing, that requires to be complied or taking into confidence of the lenders, maybe banks and financial institutions or creditors, while taking any important decision which may disturb the financial management of the commercial organization. So zero borrowing is one of the important concept for carrying on the business with less disturbance and with more courage and confidence to take commercial decisions for higher profits, for higher risk, and also for higher gains. Also, there is a possibility high risk means high loss also. Risk carries reward. High risk means maybe high gains, huge gains, or also maybe total loss also possibility is there. So carrying on business with only capital by commercial organization is advisable when there is a need of frequent changes in activities or planning or performance or implementation or prescribing standards or changing the standards for acquiring high productivity, high profitability.